I can't hear you. I said, hello, Odyssey of the Mind. Welcome to the 2023 Odyssey of the Mind World Finals Float and Banner Parade. I'm Nick Pankwitz. I'm going to be your MC for the evening. We're going to get started in a moment, but I have a couple of quick things to ask. Number one, please, if you have any noisemakers, the kazoos, marching band, maybe an entire symphony orchestra, please put them on the ground under your seat. It'd be great so you can hear all of my beautiful commentary. Second, when we start, teams are going to parade around. The associations are going to parade around. We're going to read a brief description, and then they're going to take their seats in the stands. We're going to start with banners. Then we're going to do floats following something similar, except the floats are going to remain on the floor. And now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming everybody's favorite furry friend, our mascot, Omer! Okay, let's hear it up one more time. Let's hear it for Omer! Awesome. Tonight's festivities are an opportunity for all of our associations from across the globe to display some cultural creativity. As we go through this, I hope everybody cheers just as loud for your personal association, your state or country's banner, as well as everybody else. And so let's start first with the banner from the great country of China! I'm sorry, not China. Wow. Somebody needs to fire that guy. Okay. First up, we've got the great banner from Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a city known for its vibrant culture, stunning skyline, and of course, its mouth-watering cuisine. Hong Kong's food scene is a fusion of traditional Cantonese dishes with modern twist. Some of the must-try dishes include the succulent and sweet char siu rice, barbecue pork rice, the creamy and custardy egg tart, and the delicate and flavorful shrimp dumplings. You can also indulge in the spicy and aromatic curry fish balls and the sweet and fluffy pineapple bun. With its diverse and delicious offerings, Hong Kong's food scene is sure to tantalize your taste buds. Let's give it up for our association from Hong Kong! Okay, let's hear it one more time for Hong Kong. Next up, starting up next is the great state of Delaware. Delaware has a great theme this year of hanging with the gnomes. You may have seen them around campus. They're all wearing the pointy hats. Please don't confuse them with any other creatures that might have pointy hats, like Santa. They are, in fact, gnomes. And I will say, yesterday, I happened to pass by that great statue of Sparty that's outside of IM West, and the entire Delaware delegation, or at least it sure seemed like it, was there wearing their pointy hats. It was quite a sight to see. So let's give it up for the great state of Delaware. Okay, next up, let's give it up for my home state, the great state of New Jersey! Legend says that from the depths of the Pine Barrens of South Jersey lives a mythical creature. Tying into this year's pin theme from New Jersey, the true origins are unknown, but the tales of this quick-moving devil have been around for centuries. It has been described as a dragon-like creature with the head of a horse, cloven hooves, bay-like wings, horns, and a pointed tail. We don't want to discourage you to travel to the Garden State, but we do advise caution if you hike through the pines in the south. Let's hear it for the great state of New Jersey! Next up, we have the banner from the great state of Connecticut. Connecticut is celebrating many of the things that makes the state great. Strawberry Sharks, the Connecticut Stamford Strawberry Sharks. Along with the great hats. Let's give it up for the great state of Connecticut! And now for our host state. Let's hear it for the great state of Michigan! Pure Michigan is home to Gerald R. Ford, the 38th President of the United States. Michigan is the only state consisting of two peninsulas, with 3,288 miles of coastline and 129 actively working lighthouses. Michigan's freshwater Great Lakes are the most active waterways in the country. White Shoal Lighthouse, the tallest red and white striped like a candy cane lighthouse, is featured on Michigan's license plates. First occupied by the Odyssey Nation, Michigan is known for its sandy dunes, the Michigan Wolverines, the MSU Spartans, the automotive industry, furniture manufacturing, apple blossoms, the Cherry Festival, Motown, Hudsonville ice cream, Jiffy Mix, and Kellogg's cereal. Let's give it up for the great state of Michigan. Okay, let's hear it for Southern California. Welcome to sunny Southern California. Well, it hasn't been all that sunny this year as they've had record historic rainfall and mountain snow. California is at over 140% of their normal precipitation for this year. While the weather has been challenging, the results have been an end to the long drought and have created a beautiful super bloom. Wildflowers are popping up all over Southern California and creating a stunningly beautiful landscape where they normally see dry ground. Omers have created versions of how creativity blooms in South California with elements of the super blooms showcased on their banner elements, including lupines, poppies, and wild mustard, all of which are native plants to the great association from Southern California. Okay, let's join me in welcoming the association from South Korea. Everyone gets together here at this time of the year. Do you know what today is? Today is the day of the Float and Banner Parade of OM, but it is also an important day that we must remember. Everyone, look around you. Look at the people next to you. These are your friends and family, but they're also people who have lost their family and friends. Those are the missing children. Today is World Missing Children's Day. Let's remember today, and as we parade, let's hope that the missing children in the world will be able to return to their families. Give it up for South Korea. Okay, let's hear it for the great state of Georgia. Join the Georgia Dragons on a magical journey covering their 40 years of creativity. Their banner presentation features some of the favorite pins, shirts, and photographs from 40 years of creative problem solving. If you look closely at the photographs, you'll find some familiar faces. Our Dragons team to stay involved. As they reflect on their journey, we are all proud of the skills of our Georgia Dragons and delight in the creative adults that have become and they are becoming. We look forward to the next 40 years and are confident that Omers will make the world a better place. 40 years and proud of it. Give it up for the Georgia Dragons. Please join me in welcoming the banner from the great country of Japan. The Japanese banner displays two pictures borrowed from Japanese traditional art. One side has the picture of a woman in a 12-layer kimono, which is depicted on a traditional card game with a short poem. The drawing is decorated with wisteria flowers. The other side, as it passes by you, you'll get a good look, represents a kabuki actor in a style of ukiyo, Japanese traditional paintings. The actor is striking a pose while crossing his eyes. This part also has Japanese lanterns for decoration. We are very happy to join the parade wearing the traditional Japanese festival clothing called Happy. Let's give it up for the great country of Japan. Okay, let's hear it for the great country of China. Omer is the mascot of the Brain Olympics and the panda is the mascot of China. It is this program that allows children from China and all over the world to revel and communicate together. Just like their school motto, self-improvement, sincerity, and ambition. Sincerely make friends, break through, and look forward to your future. The design uses bright yellow, meaning the youth of young people and the innovation of OM. Purple in Chinese stands for prosperity, meaning OM is getting better and better, and all the teams can enjoy this grand event. Please join me in giving it up for the banner from China. Okay, please join me in giving it up for the great state of Florida! Florida Odyssey of the Mind is also celebrating its 40th anniversary this year, as denoted on the banner, and celebrating all of the flamingos you can find within the great state, known for many things, from oranges to those flamingos, to great fishing and wonderful beaches. Florida is sure to please. Let's give it up for the great state of Florida. Okay, please join me in welcoming the banner from the great state of Virginia. Virginia is also celebrating its 40th anniversary in Odyssey of the Mind this year. Its theme for their banner is Rocking Creativity for 40 Years. Note that the banner proudly displays the great brand Omeron drums, the singing Medusa, and Poseidon with the guitar. These infamous characters are also featured on the Virginia World Finals pins and t-shirts. Today, Virginia has 8 regions across the most populous regions. We are in the process of rebuilding their regional programs and cadres of program coaches, volunteers, and judges. Please join us in celebrating as Virginia rocks creativity for 40 years. Give it up for Virginia! Okay, join me in giving it up for the great state, the great association from Northern California. Northern California this year is celebrating all of the locations you might find in the great northern half of the state, from Big Sur to the Bay region to Yosemite and many others. Please give it up for the great state of California as you travel on through. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take a couple minutes as we get ready to start with the banners. There are a few great announcements I can make. Number one, for anybody who hasn't done it yet and you feel like hitting up a carnival atmosphere, please go over to the Jennison Fieldhouse. The Creativity Festival is happening tomorrow and Saturday morning. A lot of states, a lot of associations have great booths to play, a lot of fun games. It's well worth a trip. Also, be sure to check out the International Festival on Friday and Saturday. That's also at the Jennison Fieldhouse. There are a lot of great things from the international associations there that are worth seeing and hanging out with. That'll be from 11 to 4 both days. Tomorrow night, obviously everybody here is here to hear me and see all the great banners, but tomorrow night is another great event. We start with graduation for all of the Omers who have graduation happening back home while they are here. We have a great event for them to be able to receive an award, get a great hug from Omer, and that'll also feature a wonderful speech from this year's Spirit Award winner, Lisa Hackney. Well worth going to. And then it's followed immediately by the coaches and officials problem. I don't know how many of you kids out there have seen your coach participate in Odyssey of the Mind, but this is a great opportunity to see what craziness they can come up with. That'll be here tomorrow, festivities starting at 7 p.m. I also want to make a plug for the Odyssey documentary. The team behind that has put countless hours into it. It has taken them years to put together. As a former Omer myself, it is wonderful to see this put together, and I'm hoping to see the premiere. That's happening tonight and tomorrow night at 9 p.m. in Wells Hall. Go see your fellow Omers from years in the making. Highly recommend it. Finally, if anybody has lost anything tonight, it'll make its way up here to the stage, so please come and collect it afterwards. Make sure you leave with all of your possessions. Okay, let's jump right in. It's time for the floats. Who wants to see floats? We are going to start with the float from the great country of Japan. This float displays two pictures borrowed from Japanese traditional art. One side of the float has a woman in a 12-layered kimono, which is depicted on a traditional card game along with a short poem. The drawing is decorated with wisteria flowers. The other side represents a kabuki actor in the style of ukiyo, Japanese traditional paintings. The actor is striking a pose, crossing his eyes. This part has Japanese lanterns for decoration. We are very happy to join the parade wearing traditional Japanese festival clothing called Happy. Give it up for the float from Japan. Okay, join me in welcoming to see the great float from the great state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has decided it wants everybody to be a little bit scared tonight, as they're gonna walk in with a bunch of dinosaurs. We're gonna hope they're friendly, and we're gonna hope they don't eat anybody, but let's be real, people. These are T-Rexes, so let's watch out. I don't know, Nate. Are we sure we can do this? Should we be afraid of the T-Rexes? I'm sorry. Okay, everybody, you just have to run slightly faster than Nate to stay away from the T-Rexes. Give it up for the float from the great state of Pennsylvania. Okay, let's hear it for the float from the great state of South Carolina. On a hot, wet, humid, rainy day, you'll find South Carolinians at the lake with their friends hanging out. They usually party, eating flies? That doesn't sound right. And chicken wings. If we're not at the local park, you'll find them in the marshes, hanging out under the trees. We are different species and come from different places, but they have one thing in common: our love for hot summer days and spending time with one another. If you come on down to South Carolina, you can enjoy their summer days to see for yourself. Give it up for South Carolina! Okay, let's hear it. Let's go all the way up the East Coast now to the great state of Maine. The Maine float is a three-tier tribute to the 2023 Odyssey season and the spirit of Omer through the decades. The float displays replicas of the Maine pins and t-shirt designs from the winners of their statewide design competition. It is accented in the official association colors, purple and blue, by both a balloon arch and wrapped in paper carnations made by each of the participants in the state tournament. Let's give it up for the float from the great state of Maine. Okay, now join me in welcoming the float from the great state of Colorado. Colorado Odyssey of the Mind is also celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. To help celebrate this awesome achievement, Colorado Odyssey has created a birthday card with a twist from today's pop culture that honors the 80s. Please join them in celebrating this milestone by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the float to bring the e-card to life. Oh no, World Finals! I think we've just been rickrolled by Colorado Odyssey. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Let's hear it for another 40 years of Odyssey of the Mind in Colorado! Okay, join me in giving a nice big welcome to the float from the great state of North Carolina. North Carolina's float this year has a proud team member riding forward into the unknown Odyssey of the Mind challenges ahead of them. This chariot is being drawn by horses. Yeah, there are definitely some horses there. Carefully encouraging the cart forward. The chariot is a map of North Carolina from the mountains to the sea, adorned with the NCOM, the beacon of creativity, and notable North Carolina features. The chariot is pulling forward representation of the 5 long-term problems and spontaneous. Riding along, you will see dinos on parade, awaiting their turn to ride the chariot alongside their older counterparts. Please give it up and join me in giving it up for the great state of North Carolina. Okay, I think everything's a little bit bigger down in the great state of Texas. Roar! It's actually written that way. Roar goes the Ceratosaurus. Rising from the ashes of all of the leftover supplies of Texas Odyssey teams, unleashing creativity all around the world. Ceratosaurus minions are here to assist you along the way in this journey to create a futuristic, sustainable world. From plastic bottles and caps to spoons to scraps of fabric, grocery bags, and small PVC pipes to straws and egg cartons, our teams are eager to build their Ceratosaurus from all of that trash. You see, he has a mission to rid Mother Earth of as much trash as possible. Doesn't matter if it's long forgotten laundry, wicker baskets, or ever-present soda cans, or bubble wrap. Trash is all taken in and turned into the useful elements of the Ceratosaurus habitat. Texas Float is an ode to the spirit of Odyssey, of creating treasure from trash and teaching one and all that ingenuity has no boundaries or limits. Let's give it up for the great Ceratosaurus from Texas. Okay, let's give it up for the great float from South Korea. The South Korea float features many tributes to South Korean culture and creativity. Let's give it up for South Korea. The concept of the Korean team float is the #1 national treasure that Koreans are proud of. Namdaeum is the gateway to Seoul, the capital of Korea. Lion masks and processions follow them. Team members in hanbok, a traditional Korean costume, follow along with a full display of beauty. The core philosophy of these parades is together. When we are all together, joy doubles and sadness diminishes. We will always be with you. What would you like to do to join us? Give it up for Korea! And now, here is the float from the great state of New York. New York has brought its own biplane and is spreading the word through the air about World Finals. The New York State Omer Juice pin was the inspiration for the painting on this plane. I hope you enjoyed the Float and Banner Parade and have a great World Finals. Let's give it up for New York. Okay, as New York parades around, I think that's the end of our float and banners. They're going to calculate the scores, and while the judges are hard at work doing that, I have a question for everybody here. Who here did problem 1? Who here did problem 2? Did anybody here do problem 3 classics? Okay, I don't know problem 1. Problem 3 is sounding louder. Let's see who here did problem 4. And anybody here do problem 5? I don't know, Omer, what do you think? Was problem 5 the loudest? I think we can top this. Who here did spontaneous? I think that's right. Okay, we've also got Omer down here, and they're gonna love me for this. Omer, who wants to see Omer dance? Wow, who knew Omer could moonwalk? This is amazing. I don't think anybody knew Omer could do all of these moves. Okay, let's give it up for Omer. So, who here went to opening last night? Did you all have fun seeing the laser show? Yeah? What was your favorite part? Learning about what the problems are? No? Was it seeing Omer? It was the lights? I think we have a winner in the light show. Who's read the synopsis for next year's problems? Yeah? Are you gonna do the same problem you did this year as you're gonna do next year? Yeah, we're gonna see a lot more vehicle, or is anybody come join me in structure? Where are all my structure kids? Okay, I can't lie, I love all of you. Doesn't matter what problem, you're all wonderful. Idea. Let's make Omer happy and let's start a wave. Okay? Everybody over here, get up and let's wave around. Ready? Go! Keep it going. Keep it going. All the way around. Do you want them to keep going, Elmer? Yeah, let's keep it going. Oh no, I think I know what time it is. I think it's time to find out who won. Meg, do you have my winners? Thank you very much. Okay, so first we're going to announce the winner of the banner. I'd like a representative from the association to come up. We have a lovely plaque for the winner of the banner contest. Please give it up for China! Let's give it up for China! And the winner of the float contest, the 2023 Odyssey of the Mind float contest, I'd like one representative come up from the float from South Korea! Okay, thank you everyone for coming. It has been another wonderful Float and Banner Parade. Please keep in mind what I announced earlier. We do have the Odyssey documentary shown tonight, tomorrow night, the Creativity Festival in the Jennison Fieldhouse, and the International Festival. Other than that, thank you very much and have a great night. See you tomorrow.